Hello, Pisces. Welcome and welcome back. Oh my God, I cannot pick up the deck, which is interesting. Anyway, hey, you guys. We're going to get into a reading today to see what could be happening for you in the near future and how Spirit suggests that you should prepare, okay? I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to all of my new subscribers. So happy that you're here. My lovely people who've been here for a while. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and see, because I feel like there are some things that could be taking place and we need to talk about it, okay? Y'all, before we get into it, do me a favor, like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Like and follow me to continue to catch the tea. And by tea, we mean information, okay? Use your intuition and discernment. Don't bring anything into your life that does not belong. That would not be smart. And I know that if you're watching me, you're smart, okay? Now, let's go ahead and see. I wanted to use this deck, but it seems to be trying to fight with me a little bit. But I'm not afraid of a little tussle. I'm not afraid of a little tussle now. You're going to have to do better than that to deter me from getting this message now. That could be a message in itself. Somebody may be trying to make it hard or make you feel like something is harder than it actually is. So simplify as much as possible. Let's see for Pisces Spirit when it comes to what they can expect in the near future or what may be occurring in the near future in their lives. What do they need to know in order to be prepared? Get prepared. Stay ready so they ain't got to get ready. How do they prepare for the future? Let's see. Okay. Okay. Bam. Not the deck being reversed, bitch. Ooh, and this deck does have reverse meanings. Ooh, okay. The Thinking Woman, second chakra, Archangel Ariel, and Community in reverse. Now, so that it's easier to look at, because sometimes these cards are very detailed. We're going to look at them upright, but we know they came, the deck was reversed now. So we got to take that into consideration. This is the sacral chakra for second chakra, Archangel Ariel. I think I might have said Uriel. So if I did, it's Ariel. So there could be something that you're not inspired to do or that you lack motivation to do. There could be something or someone who you're not really attracted to, which is causing you to possibly believe or think that, I guess there's nothing that you can learn from a situation. You know, it kind of feels like you may not know something, so therefore you're not kind of like, you don't know what you don't know type situation. You don't know what you don't know. And I feel like you don't really care to know something possibly, or because you're not attracted to a person or a situation or a thing, you don't really care to know what you don't know if there's anything that you don't know. There could be a situation here that you may be dealing with in the near future that has to do with community or other people, groups, socialization, things like that. Maybe you don't want to talk to people or socialize with people because you don't see a value in socializing. But let's see. Let's look at the cards, child. Now, second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Now, they do have a reversed meaning, so that's what I'm going to read. How should I do this? All right, fuck it. Intimacy and creativity. Now, I'm going to read both of them. The second chakra vibrates in the energy of the beautiful angel Ariel. She sends a bright orange energy promoting inspired creativity and greater comfort with intimacy. When this card appears upright, it's urging you to get creative. Let yourself reach out into unexplored areas of self-expression and new projects that may have a more creative approach. This is also a time when the energies of closeness with others and nurturing yourself can flow more freely. You can now open yourself to the emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection and camaraderie of the resonant souls around you. So that kind of ties in with community. But in reverse, it says when this card is reversed, you may find that your creativity is blocked. If this is the case, you might need to take more risks and open up to new and different ideas. Okay, go inward to find the feelings that may be causing this blockage. Call upon Ariel to help you release old fears and self-limitations. Affirm that you are open to Spirit's love and creative inspiration. This card reverse can also signal problems with intimacy of all kinds and issues of sexual intimacy in particular. Visualize Ariel spinning a beautiful light in your second chakra, calming and healing the energy there. Know that real closeness can be both safe and comfortable for you, and that you deserve a depth of sharing in your relationships. The affirmation is, my second chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state. I am creative and self-nurturing, more and more comfortable with the gentle waves of intimacy coming my way. So yeah, getting close to somebody may make you uncomfortable, or you may not be attracted to it, but like, I don't know, maybe you're asexual, period. Whatever it is, this is stemming from your sacral chakra and a blockage that could be there, or a discomfort with exercising that energy because of something possibly traumatic that could have taken place. Okay, so it may be difficult for you to accept intimacy from others or feel connected to others. And it doesn't have to be sexual, but it could be sexual. It could be a plethora of things. You have to go into that yourself. But it feels like it's affecting not only your relationships with others, being included or feeling included in a community, socialization, but also intimacy when it comes to schmags. Okay. It could also be associated with you maybe feeling like you don't deserve nurturing, or not knowing how to nurture yourself or fix the situation. Okay. Now, the thinking woman, a female of wisdom and understanding, says that this card shows a woman holding a book, standing before a staircase, ready to lead you to higher understanding. This woman could be a friend who helps you, etc., etc., express and understand your feelings. Or she could be a teacher brought to your life at this time to take you in a new direction. This could also be a new love interest with a woman who is thoughtful, conscious, and aware. Or, like the thinking man, the card could represent a side of yourself that's ready to blossom and bring clarity and assistance to the world. If so, find your voice and let your wisdom shine. Now, reversed, it says the card reversed could represent a difficult time for your own personal growth. You may be feeling confused about your personal purpose or disconnected from your heart's true path. Look within and open up to your own inner guidance. Trust your intuition about what you need to learn Trust your intuition about what you need to learn in order to move on. The thinking woman reversed could also indicate a woman who is misleading. I'm sick of this bitch. Misleading you or giving you misinformation of some sort. Be aware and set boundaries. Remember, your own spirit is always your best guide. And listen, I tell y'all that all the time, because at the end of the day, I just said it at the beginning. Use your intuition. Follow your discernment and intuition about the messages that come out. Do not bring anything into your life that does not belong, because it would not behoove you. So that also counts not only just for me, but other readers, anybody who you're watching online, influencers, content creators, people in your life, possibly people in your past who have led you astray when it comes to some type of false information, okay, or misinformation, like they love to say these days. The affirmation for this is, I open my mind and heart to my own inner wisdom. I am thoughtful, focused, and clear. Yeah, so I feel like some of you guys, I'm getting a strong reference to like your upbringing or how you were raised, or maybe the influences you had when you were young when it comes to what's acceptable or not acceptable, what should be done, what shouldn't be done, how things should be handled, how they should not be handled, things like that. I feel like there's a strong reference to like undoing the damage that has been done in the past by people who may have led you astray, either purposefully or unfortunately, maybe not purposefully, but still created the same type of damage. You know, there could have been somebody who made you feel ashamed of your body, or ashamed of schmacks, or, ashamed of your feelings and emotions, or taught you something maybe before you were ready to learn it, or tried to scare you about something regarding your own personal growth and creativity. It feels like we're undoing that damage. Okay, now let's go to card number 7, which is community, because I feel like this is talking about how y'all have trouble trusting people for good reason. Okay, but it says connection with kindred spirits. Now this card shows 3 women celebrating, sharing ideas and supportive energy. And we're talking about creativity and ideas. The lights in the picture represent your ever-present spiritual community as well. Now, when this card appears upright, it indicates an association of some kind. It may be a casual connection of like-minded people, joining a club or community of some sort, or even a business partnership consisting of 3 or more entities. The time is right to make such new connections and to share intentions, whether they're personal or professional. Networking and community are important parts of the human experience. Interesting. I just uploaded a video today about needing people. So networking and community are important parts of the human experience, and the security and sense of connection can be beneficial to all. It's true that when several people join their intentions, it accelerates their power in the energetic realm. Receiving this card puts you on notice that the universe is sending some beneficial alliances your way. Like a happy family card, okay, the card that's in this deck, this could also indicate a party or celebration of some kind. Now, reverse, this card indicates feelings of isolation and perhaps loneliness. There may have been a recent disconnect with old associations, or even a dissolution of some wider partnership. This may result in feelings of loss and grief, but take heart. It is often the case that as you shift your energy into a higher vibration, you may find that you no longer resonate with old acquaintances the way you used to. If that is the case, it may be time to move on to more resonant associations. Let yourself network in ways that reflect your higher intentions. Meditation groups, classes, books, clubs, book clubs, hell, and the like are all places you may meet new acquaintances that are in closer harmony to you. You needn't allow your isolation to continue. It may take some conscious effort on your part, but now is the time to reconnect, network, and gain a sense of support that you're looking for, okay? And for this card, the affirmation is, I open my life to the wonderful people around me. I am making strong, beneficial connections in both my personal and professional life. So y'all are not going to feel connected to a friend group or a group dynamic or partnerships or alliances that you've had in the past. Maybe you already don't feel that way. Like you might be, your quote unquote type could be changing. Like some of you guys may not feel connected to a particular type of person the way you have before. Maybe you're attracted to different types of people now than you were before. There could be a number of things that are happening that show you the change that's taking place underneath the surface with your personal growth. Now let's go back, okay? Because education and entertainment purposes, baby, okay? So if I can get the page, second chakra, Archangel Ariel says, my second chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state. I'm creative and self-nurturing, more and more comfortable with the gentle waves of intimacy coming my way. So you may have had some rough experiences with motherfuckers. You might be the type of person who likes rough schmecks, okay? You might like some weird things. You might have some strange kinks, and I'm not kink shaming. I'm just saying, Why is it that those are your kinks? Why is it that the type of people you were attracted to may have put hands and feet on you? And I'm not saying it's your fault, okay? Since I got to explain everything for people. Lord have mercy. Jesus. But what I'm saying is we got to get to the crux. What's in the crux of that motherfucker? Why are you attracted to certain things, or why have you attracted certain things in your life? What has caused you to feel that way? And ultimately what I feel like it stems from is you feeling as if you don't deserve something better, or as if you can't have something better. Because that's usually what it always boils down to. Even if you want to say, because man, even if you want to say that that's not true, even if you consciously say that you deserve better or you want better, sometimes if we don't untangle the knots in our subconscious, it creates more of the same, even if we're trying so hard in our conscious mind to fix it. Because you may find a person who loves you and treats you right and does all the things that you need them to do, but they also, maybe they got a little kinky side, but they don't disrespect you. Is that possible? It could be. And I'm not saying it's all about that, but what I'm saying is like, hey, you got to be open to it and comfortable with it in order for it to materialize in your life. And I feel like that's what Spirit is trying to prepare you to do, so that you can see that this version of yourself is more congruent and in alignment with ultimately where you're trying to go. Because I kind of feel like there's something of disgust, or there's a lack of attraction, or there's a turnoff that you could be starting to feel with people around you, or with people who you've connected with in the past. It's like, oh, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Then you have the thinking woman in reverse, which says, I open my mind and heart to my own inner wisdom. I am thoughtful, focused, and clear. And then finally, again, I open my life to the wonderful people around me. I'm making strong and beneficial connections in both my personal and professional life. Okay? This is something that I feel like we all struggle with. Okay? You could even be feeling a lack of creativity or inspiration because it's like maybe you're not seeing enough progress, or maybe you're not seeing the progress you would like to see. And that progress may be stagnant or slow because Spirit wants you to listen more to yourself and what your inner guidance is telling you to do versus what you think you should be doing, what other people have tried to convince you should be doing, or what you expect other people to expect of you. Interesting. I'm going to keep them upright, because I feel it is necessary to ultimately see the illustrations of the cards. Okay? I feel like a lot of you aren't inspired. You're uninspired when it comes to either staying where you are or continuing to entertain people, places, and things that aren't in alignment with you at this particular moment in time anymore. Yeah. Because you're like, damn, what did I see in this motherfucker? And it's like, yeah, listen, we all young and dumb. I'm watching Love Island still, even though they done pissed me the fuck off. This whole season is kind of just boo, tomato. Anyway, I'm still going to watch it though. But a lot of the things that are happening on there are happening because these young babies, they just young and dumb. But that's a part of life. That's a part of learning. That's a stage that we all have to go through. So ultimately, are they doing the wrong thing? No. They're actually a lot more courageous than I was when I was their age. So it's like, baby, how can you be mad? No. Can you be mad at yourself? No. But you can have awareness of what it could possibly be. I feel like, okay, if we're asking the question of what's coming towards you, technically, how can you prepare for what's coming towards you? What's coming towards you are connections that are actually solid, strong, stable, and beneficial to not only the person connecting with you, but also mutually you as well. These are connections where you're being valued, where you're being treated with respect and honor. These are connections and opportunities and partnerships and unions that progress you forward and are more in alignment with either where you are now versus where you were, or possibly where you're trying to go. These are people who can teach you things. These are people who are good influences on you, and people who you may be a good influence on, possibly. These are people who can learn something from you, but you can also learn something from them, and you all bring something unique and special to the equation that helps propel you forward in a way that's mutually effective. The fuck am I talking about? Card number 36. Spirit is trying to help you move forward from something that has made you feel, I don't know, lethargic, possibly. Unenthused. Unmotivated. This could be a feeling of like, damn, if I'm struggling, been struggling, always struggling, when am I never going to be struggling? What's the point, right? You could have felt like that. It may not even be that deep. It could just be you feeling lazy. Like, damn, I don't even want to fucking do this shit anymore, because what's the point, bitch? It's like all of that stuff happens sometimes. Card number 47. That's an 11. And then 7. 2 7s are out here. So 9, 11, and 7. These are odd numbers, which definitely could indicate spiritual effects on your reality. Something that kind of feels out of whack. Something that feels imbalanced. But it's happening so that things can be rebalanced. You may be disconnecting from people because you no longer desire to go in the circles. What else? This Pisces need to know, Spirit. Messages for what's to come. How to prepare. Oh, I thought this deck was in reverse too. I'm like, what's going on, bitch? Could be the retrograde. Anyway, the Justice Seeker says, as you dig deeper and explore the truth, you'll discover that things are not as clear cut as you previously thought. And I'm quite frankly very perturbed and irritated of whoever this bitch is. Because, man, some of y'all got a raggedy bitch that just don't want to let go of your energy. And it's just crazy. Somebody thinks that they can teach you something, or they want you to think that they can teach you something, but they don't have nothing to motherfucking teach you. You may be the one who has something to teach them. I also feel like the Justice Seeker is just talking in general about the things that you could be dealing with in relation to what we're talking about, and how it goes deeper than what you previously thought. Some of y'all, I was initially intuitively from the jump of that thinking woman coming out in reverse. A lot of y'all, there are issues with toxic mother energy that has just been just screaming through these cards. Some of y'all may have dealt with a mother who may have experienced betrayal, abuse, negativity. And women in your family who dealt with betrayal, abuse, negativity. Like, I think it was JT who said this because of her. I think she was doing an interview with somebody. I can't remember. But I heard her doing an interview. I think it was with a black woman. And I can't remember what the podcast is called, but she was talking about her upbringing and how every woman in her life basically molded her into the person who she became when she was a part of the City Girls first busting out on the scene. And her attitude towards men, I'm going to use men. That's my paycheck. I'm going to get a check out these niggas. Fuck these niggas. At the end of the day, that's all a man is good for, is to be used and drained of his resources so that I can continue to move forward and progress further. But what she said in this interview was that that's all she saw growing up because of the type of men that her mom and her aunts and, women in her life were around, or the choices that they had to choose from. It's like, that's what they were forced to do. That's what they had to do. And not necessarily that they were forced to do it, but it was a harsh reality of her upbringing. And it kind of gives that vibe. Like, I felt that type of energy. It's like, if you don't know any better, you can't do any better. And I was talking about things that you may not know that you don't know, or things that you may not know that you need to know. It also stems from, like, if I'm thinking about my own situation, losing my mom at 13, there were a lot of things that my mom didn't fucking teach me about my womanhood, about my cycle, about pregnancy, about life, about sex, about everything. And unfortunately, because my aunt tried to do her best, but was of a different generation than me, I still didn't get that information from her. I had to go out there and fucking learn the hard way. I had to go out there and get burned in order to know that the stove was hot, bitch. Because I didn't have nobody to teach me that. So it could be detrimental on each side. Whether you had influences that were negative and misinformed you about how things are supposed to go in a healthy way, or whether you didn't have any type of knowledge at all. This is what this is talking about. So I think some of you, if you've healed some of these things, you may be stepping into a role of nurturing for those who may have been in a similar situation to you. Some of you who have not resolved these things within yourself are possibly in a position of healing that. If you're a masculine, the same thing applies. You get what I'm saying? And it's all culminating into this new experience that Spirit is trying to get you prepared for when it comes to opening up and accepting what life is presenting to you. When it comes to community, partnership, alliances, allegiances, connections, relationships, and other people. Okay. Now at the bottom, we have the seer. You know the truth about your situation. Believe in your psychic powers and follow your hunches as it leads you forward. And at the back, you have the spy. Ooh, someone has their eye on you. What's done behind the scenes will soon be revealed. Nothing will escape you. My God. You could be gaining information as well. You could be playing the role of the spy. You could also be an intuitive spy, which means that even if you don't have the information on the surface, or even if you don't have the information directly in front of you, Spirit is going to show you intuitively, psychically, through your dreams, all that type of stuff. Let's see. So what is coming towards Pisces, Spirit? What is Pisces being prepared for when it comes to these messages? What is coming towards Pisces that they are preparing for? What is this? What is coming towards Pisces that they're preparing for? My God. What is coming to... Okay. Upgrade, romantic thoughts, new view, astral travel. So astral travel says you may be having out-of-body experiences, Pisces. Dang. Y'all were playing Chris Brown loud as hell. Anyway, upgrade. Your life is about to have an upgrade. I was about to say a major upgrade. Romantic thoughts. Having romantic thoughts about you. And then we have new view. Seeing things from a higher perspectivo. Okay. TiVo? Recording? I don't know if there's a recording. Something about recording. This could be even taking notes. Some of you are having a psychic upgrade, and you're going to be able to tell if somebody's like got their eye on you romantically, or if somebody has some type of feelings for you that possibly are concealed, or it's like you're seeing it from a higher perspective of why you're understanding just on a psychic level personally why people are attracted to you, why you're attractive. Yeah, you're going to be able to see what's going on. This is a psychic upgrade. I feel like you're going to start to understand why you're attractive, which shows you why people are attracted to you, which helps you to understand whether or not the people who are attracted to you actually have your best interest at heart. That's what it feels like. Because before you didn't understand why you were attractive, or you didn't know you were attractive, or you didn't realize that you had some type of attractive magnetic quality to you, whether that was attracting people or attracting abundance. It's like you weren't aware of those qualities within you because you didn't see it for what it really was, because maybe you had somebody who did not necessarily lead you in the right direction, or wasn't available to lead you in the right direction from the beginning. So you may have picked up things from other people or been misguided about this. So if you didn't understand why you were attractive, or even that you are attractive, then you may not have understood why certain people were around you, and you may have misconstrued or believed falsely that they were around you for a particular reason when it was actually something else. And you're going to understand that. Now, at the bottom, breaking point, things are becoming too much to bear, and mirroring, experiencing similar energy. So somebody is at their breaking point. You may be having deja vu as well. Some type of prophecy or prediction could be coming to pass where you have like this deja vu feeling, or you may be having very vivid dreams, because it's like the energy is boiling up. You're projecting into the future as well, when you're projecting towards a time where you have an upgrade in your life, and you're seeing things from a higher perspective, because you can see into the future as you gain that heightened ability to be able to see the future. So you're going to be seeing somebody in your future that is mirroring a similar energy to you. So they may be seeing you as well. That's weird. I'm getting a vibe where it's like, you're in a dream, but like you're not supposed to say that you're in a dream, or you're not supposed to alert other people to the fact that you're in a dream, that are in the dream. It's like you're supposed to just experience the dream without saying that you're in a dream, because you don't want to alert any like weird entities or energies that could be around to your presence, or awareness of the fact that you're in a dream. I'm getting that for some reason, but I kind of feel like some of you guys are going to be in a dream, and you're going to see someone who's going through the same thing as you, and you guys are connected together in some way. And I don't know if this is romantic or platonic. It does look kind of romantic, but I feel that this is someone who you always see in your dream, but it's like you're going to have awareness of this person, or somebody who maybe you've never seen in your dream, but it's like both of you are going to have this awareness that you're in a dream. And I'm getting that they might actually say something while you're dreaming that indicates that they are aware that you guys are in a dream, and also they know that you're aware that you're in a dream, or like they're going to say, oh my God, this is such a dream in the dream. You know what I mean? Like something corny like that. And you're like questioning, maybe do they know that we're both in a dream, or like, are they also aware? Like, it's weird. I also feel like this is just as simple as like, hey, if people used to approach you with some type of like advances that are romantic, right? People used to try to holler at you, and the things that they would use, or the tactics that they would use to holler at you, they used to, it used to get to you back in the day, but now you see it as corny, something like that. Because I don't know, it's very much so like your taste or your type is changing, but there's also somebody here who's watching you, but they could have been involved in some type of secretive activity. You know the truth about your situation, believe in your psychic powers, follow your hunches as it leads you forward, and seeking justice, digging deeper, exploring the truth. You know the truth. You're going to see if it's true. You know what's going on, and you're going to find proof or discover what's really going on because you knew something was going on. And I feel like somebody may have their eye on you or have some type of romantic feelings towards you. But I also feel like there's something that they've done that they want to keep hidden, or there's something that maybe you've done that you want to keep hidden. I don't know. whether it's you or them, anything that's been done behind the scenes is going to be revealed. Ooh, my Lord. What else is this about, Spirit? What else does Pisces need to know when it comes to what's coming towards them, what they may experience in the near future? Okay, so we have pathway, distant horizons, and mature man. Okay. So pathway, as we've read recently, is indicative of 2 years, but the distant horizons card could definitely be a longer time frame. It could also be a dream or maybe even an illusion, a wish, like similar to the astral travel card. A mature man is an older man, somebody who's wise, knowledgeable, somebody who's well-traveled, well-versed in many different topics because they have experience over a lifetime. There's something that's getting easier. The chains are being broken. I feel like you're being released from some type of bondage, or you're finally coming to the end of a difficult period in your life. Card number 35, 36. We have two 36s, which are 9, 5. This is an 8, 11, and 7. So 5, 8, 9, 11, 7. 35, 36, 47. This could be ages. It could be years, life path numbers. Right now it's 2026. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're in a 10 year, which is technically like a 1. So this could have been about last year, somebody who you were attracted to last year, somebody who was trying to holler at you last year, somebody who you may have had a crush on or felt some type of romantic feelings for last year. Because I know that's for sure, at least in my life. I've had several situations where I look back and be like, damn, why the fuck did I even want to talk to you? God dang. What was I thinking, bitch? 21, family room. 21, 31, bad health. Ooh, Lord. So someone close to you is coming out of a difficult situation. Number 3, number 4. So we've added some numbers. Okay. Interesting. 3, 4, 5. Interesting. Either you're coming out of a difficult time, difficult situation that you've been going through for a couple years, and someone close to you knows about it, or that's what's happening with somebody else. This could be a father figure or an older man who's going through some type of health concerns, facing some type of conflict, or possibly is the one who's helping you navigate a conflict that is connected to it. This is meant to happen though, because whenever I get 8s, y'all already know it's a destiny type energy. Okay, let's go ahead and look into it, my lovely dovelies. Be sure to like the video if you're gonna be here watching and you're gonna gain something from the video. I'm not telling you gotta subscribe, but you gotta exchange equally the energy that's being given out. So if you don't want to exchange the energy, you can get the fuck on. Or you can stay and continue to get the message, but like the video. But just know if you don't, you're not going to take from me. So it's going to come out your pocket, whether you like it or not. And it's going to come back to me, whether it's from you or not. That's all I'm saying. That's all I ask is for equal reciprocity and respect. And with all due respect, don't be watching my video if you can't like the video. You can't at least do that. You can get the fuck on. Curses to you, bitch. Bye. 21, family room. 21, mid-morning coffee is served in the Borges drawing room. Anyway, true to Victorian style. The drawing room in better houses was off the formal parlor and was a place to withdraw to for the entertaining of close friends and family. Good Lord. Society visits would have been kept in the formal parlor. So we know we're now in a welcoming and supportive space where secrets and personal matters may be shared. Right? So everybody just can't go to this parlor. Okay, the formal parlor is where society visits would have been kept, but the drawing room, okay, is where the family was privately consulting with each other. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, it's a room and stands for all private or enclosed spaces such as living rooms, hotel rooms, offices with doors. Or apartments. More abstractly, it represents privacy and intimacy. This sense of closeness can also refer to the time and place, as in soon, near, right next to you, or shortly, no more than a month. Ooh. Something is close. Now, this card signifies your personal space, such as your home, apartment, motel room, or office. Close to the significator, it means other nearby cards are in the room. That is, close, and the event will come to pass very soon. The timing is very soon, but be sure to consider the context of the question. Traditionally, it means anywhere from 24 hours to 4 weeks. Hold fast to the present now. This card describes everything that is very close, whether temporally or spatially. It is also a card that indicates your home, privacy in all rooms and apartments. You can retreat into your privacy without being introverted. The previous card may be where you live, your residence, your postal address, but this card is your space, your taste, your ambience, your true home. Interesting. Then the main female is right there. So then you have 2, 3, 4, 5. God dang. And we talk about the intimacy with second chakra Archangel Ariel. You could be losing your patience with like coworkers, neighbors, family members even. Somebody else could be going through this though. So I feel like Spirit is indicating, because when we read the pathway card as we have before, okay, because we're educational over here, you're learning how to read the Kipper. That talks about like 2 years, but this is talking about a week, 24 hours, 4 weeks, a month. No more than a month. So something is happening soon. Some of you, it could be happening in 24 hours. Some of you, it could be happening within the month or by the end of the 4-week period. Today is Saturday, June 20th. It's 8:21. Oh, and happy Juneteenth belated for all my beautiful melanated people. Okay. Of America. This could also be a female that this reading is referencing that is close to you. It's a woman or a man that's close to you and you're the woman, but the man is older to you if you are the woman. And if you're the man, maybe you're older than a woman. Hell, I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Let's go to 35. I'm hearing again, objects in the mirror may appear further away than what they seem. Like, this is indicating a short period. This is indicating a longer period. So something could have even happened, like something could have taken 2 years or several years, and now it's happening quickly within the next few days or weeks. Good Lord. Ooh. I'm getting a little riled up, bitch. I'm getting a little hot over here. What's going on? Okay. Pathway. The significator arrives at a long, rocky forest path. It winds uphill, but the trees seem cool and inviting. The destination can't quite be seen, but it looks like there's a pleasant patch of sun after the climb. Literally, it's all paths, roads, walkways, tracks, and trails. So this could be like a path in front of your job, in front of your home. Anyway, from this, it derives a sense of long races like marathons or triathlons. It's a long road, so it also represents distance and a good length of time. This leads a timing hint of 1 or 2 years. This could also be somebody trying to rush something, or maybe somebody who's trying to slow something down that was supposed to move quickly. It just depends, okay? Now, there's a light at the end of the tunnel now. Pathway may announce the overcoming of both distance, again, temporally and spatially. What the fuck does that mean? It's like literally and figuratively? I don't know. Hold on. What is the similarity and difference between the words temporally and spatially?
Here's an answer from thecontentauthority.com.
All right. So y'all, temporally is an adjective that describes something that is not permanent. Not temporary, bitch. Anyway, let me close this. Get the fuck off my screen.
I won't respond to that.
Of course you won't, raggedy hoe. Let me just look it up. What is temporally versus spatially? Does it say? It don't say temporary. They keep trying to. No, temporally. Temporally. Yeah, it's a different word. Oh, there we go. Temporally relates to time when something happens, while spatially relates to space and location where something happens. Okay. I used to read the dictionary. I need to do that again. Anyway. So when we looked at the close connection of the family room, or the close distance of the family room, where did they say that at? This is how I get the messages right. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button for ease of access. Okay, so it says hold fast to the present now. So hold fast to the present moment. Be in the moment. This card describes everything that is very close, whether temporal or spatial. So everything close, whether it regards to time or place. Everything close. So close to you when it comes to space and actual location, or close to you when it comes to time. Okay, got you, bitch. Now we're on pathway, where it says there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Now, okay, pathway may announce the overcoming of distance both temporally and spatially. So the overcoming of distance. So something, yes. Okay. If you don't try to force the matter, you'll experience continuous development. This card may concern the slow growth of a partnership or long-term career planning. Pathway is also a symbol for all roads, streets, and ways, forest, and nature. So it's like the natural progression of something too. This card means a long road ahead. It is sometimes referred to as 2 years patience. It means a lot needs to be done, or something that will take a long time. It can also stand for great physical distance. Behind the significator, it means a long time ago. It can mean a long time or a couple of years if it is in front of the significator. So I don't read the cards in the spread like that, but I know what it means. Now you have immediately following that distant horizons. This is an enabling and usually positive card. Here, a beautiful dreamlike ship with gossamer rainbow sails lifts anchor to fly you to the wide shores of your widest hopes. Literally, this card represents yearnings, dreams, hopes, wishes. The significator is sailing to a new shore. Literally, the card is the sea, lakes, bodies of water, continents, faraway places, foreign people, and greater distances than the pathway. Ooh, bitch, I told you. What the fuck? Is this confusing ass shit? Okay, because now we got forests, trees, nature, okay, streets, roads. Marathons, triathlons. Okay. We got apartments, living rooms, offices with doors on them that you could close, private spaces. And then this is kind of public. Okay. Continents, great distances. Okay. Faraway places, foreign people, and greater distances than the pathway. From this sense of foreign contact, it also suggests opening your mind, developing new views. Ooh. Okay. Becoming more spiritual or philosophical. Traditionally, its position is important. If next to a positive or hoped for card, it can mean goddamn. If next to a positive or hoped for card, it can mean it's currently just a vision that is something unrealized, something that takes more concrete effort. Sorry, y'all. To make real. So it's more than just a daydream. With challenging cards, it suggests a mere fantasy. With false person card 8, it can connote alcoholism and addiction. Yeah, but I feel like it represents the illusion. Exactly. Okay. This card can mean daytime in contrast to the coffin card 19, which can mean nighttime. This is a card of dreams, fantasies. The card that follows this one can be a dream or fear coming to pass. Ooh. Some of y'all could have a fear of older man passing away, and it might happen. I'm not sure. I'm not saying that because I'm gonna look at the cards that's underneath. Okay. Anyway. Okay. A dream or a fear coming to pass. Okay. But if a card is followed by this one, it will. Wait. But if a card is followed by this one, it will remain just a dream for the time covered by the reading. Interesting. Hopes will come to pass if card 26 is next to this card, which I believe is the Great Fortune. Yeah, it is. So hopes will come to pass if card 26 is next to this card. It can also stand for a message from overseas. The timing is usually summer, which technically, bitch, for those on the, northern hemisphere, I guess. This card indicates the silver lining. Ooh. On the horizon. It can stand for foreign countries, wanderlust, voyages, broadening horizons, new perspectives, and visions. It also has everything to do with the water and liquidity. For instance, ocean, seas, and drinks. Distant horizons also announces the discovery of spirituality and new adventures. Interesting. Silver lining twice. Time is time. New perspectives, seeing new things, realizing new things, experiencing new things, feeling new things, understanding things differently. So silver lining, light at the end of the tunnel. Now let's read mature man. Mature. Sound like I'm speaking a different language. Mature. Anyway, I just wanted to do something in the microphone, but I'm not going to do y'all like that. Let me stop. Okay. Mature man, sober and thoughtful in his day suit. We meet this wise older gentleman in his library. Laboratory. He's on your side, generally representing all kinds of bosses, guides, mentors, authorities, and executives, as well as important male relatives such as grandfathers, uncles, fathers, stepfathers, fathers-in-law, godfathers, etc. Close to you, without bad cards, he offers support. Far away or especially behind you with the false person card 8, he can be a challenging figure. In opposite sex or same-sex affairs both, I use him as the other man. Interesting. There is a wise person who might become important for you. Respect all persons of authority or any experienced person. For example, your grandfather, father, teacher, chief, etc. You will benefit from his wisdom. This is an older man, relative, or boss. He's wise and helpful. Close to the significator, he brings good news on the condition that there are no bad cards touching his. But if the question is about an affair, card 1 is the lover and poor 5 is the husband. So it's all about perspective too. Because I like the Kipper deck. It offers this different perspective. Like, to me, it feels like this is a positive person with this mature man. Okay. And to be honest with you, I'm not quite sure that this indicates age. I feel like it could indicate age. It could indicate the fact that maybe this person is older to you, or maybe you're older to someone, but they're still mature for their age. Like, it feels like a situation where two people here are mature for their age, or they were maybe forced to be mature for their age, or they're in a situation where they're connecting now because mentally and spiritually and maybe even emotionally, they have the same level of maturity. Now, I don't know if that's great for the older man or the older person, because it could indicate that somebody is older, but they still have a mentality of a younger person. But I don't know. It doesn't always mean that it's bad. Okay. 31. Let's look at card number 31, which is bad health, which says, pictured here is a patient in a bare bones public ward on a hard iron bed, with a thin blanket, while a nurse checks his chart. Literally, it means poor health, a cold, a minor illness, a sprain. With card 36, ooh, bitch. With card 36, distant horizons, it could be more serious. A checkup could be in order. The illness could put you in bed. From this sense, it comes to mean rests, blankets, and naps. Above would be what's going on with the upper body. Below, what's going on with the lower. So this could be about your head. Anyway. Okay. And the same for upright. And the same for right or left. In general, things are not going as you'd hoped for the moment. So somebody could be dealing with right side issues. I know it's on the left side. Just listen. It could be right or left, but I feel like it's right side, upper body, right side. Anyway, this card indicates sickness, depression, addiction, or problems. With card 14, it can be a serious illness, but with more favorable cards, it's something minor and short-lived. Its position in relation to a person card can tell you a bit about where the problem is. Yeah, it could be on somebody's left. I mean, it looks like his right side here, but that's our right and his left. I don't know, child. Anyway. So its position in relation to a person's card can tell you a bit about where the problem is. Behind a person card, it's the back. Ooh, above it, someplace in the upper half of the body. Below it, problems below the waist. Yeah. Okay. This card can warn of heart problems. Yeah, that's what ooh, bitch. I was about to say this. Heart issues. Because this is in the future position for me, the way that I lay my cards out, which technically would either be considered above or to the right. So the heart is on the right side of the body and it's in the upper body. And I was about to say that shit, but anyway, they said it for me. Okay, this card can warn of heart problems. Since this card features a bed, it's also about, it's also the sex card, bitch. Not with bad health. It is time to rest and recover now. You should retire to do nothing. Bad health can indicate a patient's room, bed, rest, or medical treatment. In love matters, it can indicate problems in the relationship accompanied by feelings of powerlessness. Ooh. At a professional level, it describes a temporary break in the form of illness and inability to act. I kind of feel, I'm going to be honest with you, I kind of feel like somebody close to you guys may have thought that something was going to happen more quickly than what it ended up happening, right? It could also be somebody thought something was going to take longer than what it actually may take. Something may develop into a situation that becomes more involved than what you originally thought. And I do feel that there could be some heart issues or upper body issues. We saw main female. Okay, so we have courtship, occupation, courtship, house. It's like toggling. What the fuck? It is. It's toggling between public and private. The courtship is public. The house is private. But there are select people who are invited in. The family room is private. But the pathway and distant horizons feels more public. The bad health is private. Ooh, bitch. And then we have thief and sudden wealth. Good Lord. 11 with sevens on it. 11 and sevens on it. And there's community. This is crazy. So this definitely has to do with a woman and an older man. I feel like middle-aged woman, older man. Health concerns. Travel, distance. I feel like with some effort and possibly work, something could be fixed. But I also feel like there's a little bit of like illusion, delusion. Let's see. I want to use a different deck. Because we in there, bitch, like swimwear. Knock the dust off that Let me stop. Knock the cobwebs off that pussy. I said what I said. Why do I be talking to myself in here? I like talking to myself. What? Somebody's trying to be sneaky. I know that. Somebody I feel like is trying to distract either you or other people from a deeper issue that's going on or something that they're trying to do with that sudden wealth and that fucking thief card. There could be a plot, a strategy. Now, I'm not saying it's bad, but what I'm saying is something is going on. There could be somebody in bad health and you don't know that they're in bad health. But maybe, I don't know. I never know which way to go in these situations. Because it could either be like you may think somebody's in bad health, but they're not. Or you may think that they're healthy, but they're actually in bad health. You could think that something is going to be quick, but it takes a long time. But you also could think that something is going to take a long time, but it could happen quicker. It's like the time or the distance is questionable. Okay. So let's see. When it comes to what's coming towards you, what's happening in the near future. Damn, 10 of Swords and the Death card, my God. I'm just going to be honest with some of y'all. I don't know how accurate this is, and I'm not going to say bet the farm on what I'm saying, but some of y'all could experience a sudden death of someone and you not expect it. How do you prepare? How does Pisces prepare? The Ace of Cups. Oh, bitch. Look at that. I was going to pull 3 cards, but I didn't want to complicate it. Don't worry about it. It's not complicated. It's very simple. Ace of Cups, Page of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. This could also be a person. I'm going to be honest with you, too. What I felt, sometimes with this Kipper deck, it unfolds as the reading goes on. But I was feeling a situation where something may take a long, like it may take a long time once you meet someone for you to feel comfortable opening up to them about private things or maybe even being intimate with them. Or maybe that's how they feel about you. But I don't want you guys to feel rushed or like you have to rush, because I don't know if somebody's trying to rush you or if they maybe you feel rushed, but they're not rushing you. I don't know. But it kind of feels like there's a situation here that's going to take time to open up about, or maybe something you've been through in the past that is hard to discuss, that you need to discuss before any type of intimacy happens, or, you know, something along those lines. I feel like with the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands and the Ace of Cups, it's like you're going to feel very strongly motivated towards taking a certain path or making a certain decision. And I feel like Spirit wants you to follow that. New beginning energy. Prepare for the new beginning. This is a confirmation that it's coming. It's a confirmation that something is going to end, and it may end suddenly or abruptly. But also it's weird because the Ten of Swords and the Death card is a contradiction in itself, bitch. So what the fuck is going on? It's like something that's been taking a long time could happen very suddenly. And that's what I felt with the time on the family room, pathway, and distant horizons. It's like you're shocked at how quickly something progressed. That could be like when it comes to somebody's health, like how shocked or quickly something changed. The Fool. Ooh, and the High Priestess. Get the fuck out of here. Your intuition, the Seer. And the Three of Wands. I feel like you knew, you expected this. You expected this. And this is also with the Three of Wands, higher perspectives. Aries, Pisces, March. I just heard good things come in threes. And the Star. Maybe you're expecting somebody to heal, or you're hoping or wishing, or this the distant horizons. Hopes, wishes, prayers. Trying to only put your energy into the positive. Aquarius energy, Scorpio energy, Pisces. And I already said Aquarius. Maybe Aries. I said Aries, yeah. Something that you may have felt like was a betrayal may have actually been a blessing in disguise. What's this Ten of Swords? Magician. One more card. Ten of Swords. What is it? The Empress. Good Lord. Taurus. Libra. Maybe Virgo. Aries. Pisces. Capricorn. Aquarius. Gemini. Damn. Knight of Wands. Yeah, somebody's coming towards you with a message, I feel. Even though it's the Knight of Wands, it's like somebody's coming towards you with much vigor, with an enthused attitude, body language. Someone is coming to you. I feel like somebody wants you to take action, but you see past some type of bullshit. It could be somebody manipulating you in some way for some of y'all, but I also feel like it could be just somebody who's very anxious or feeling like they need something to happen now. They're moving very quickly. They could also be, holding a dick in their hand. I'm just being real. A lot of motivation to move quickly. But I feel like now, look at this. We have a masculine who's younger, and Queen of Swords and the Empress are technically older, more mature, seasoned women. You get what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter what gender you are. It feels just like somebody is in a more, I don't want to say naive energy, but it's like there's one person here who's maybe in a less mature energy, in a more, I don't know, inexperienced energy, and there's somebody who has more experience. That's what it feels like to me. And then the thinking woman also came out in reverse. This could also be, it's like you haven't had a good experience with someone or something. So it's like you're not sold on it, or you're not convinced of it yet, or you're not enthusiastic about doing it, or I don't know. It's like somebody's coming towards you, and it's like with the Queen of Swords, it's like that they're going to try to manipulate you, or that they're going to try to betray you, or maybe that they're going to lie to you, or that they're lying to maybe somebody else. You could be telling somebody this. I don't know what that is. But it's a person. It feels like a person is physically coming towards you. And you're going to have to see over the clouds, or see past the flattery or the illusions. I feel like underneath the surface, this person could betray or manifest. Oh, sorry. They could betray or infiltrate some type of abundance that you're trying to manifest, or something that you're trying to create in your life. It's like you kind of know that if they come towards you, or the fact that they're coming towards you is a sign that like they're doing something behind the scenes that's gonna mess something up that you got going on. Maybe it's not intentional, but it's like that's what's gonna happen, whether it's intentional or not. Or you feel like you've had enough experience to know that that's what could possibly happen. Your intuition is kind of telling you to take a leap of faith, though, with the Fool and the High Priestess. What's the Death card? Good Lord. The Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, like things are changing quickly. Or things kind of changed quickly, like flipped on their head. Shifted. Maybe you're afraid of moving forward, or somebody's afraid of moving on because something is going to change. This could be somebody who's afraid to die. I'm going to be honest. It could be somebody who's afraid to die. Somebody may want to go or be ready to go. I don't think they want to die like, oh my God, kill me now. No, that's not. Call me now. Anyway, let me stop. Bitch, it's not the time. It may be somebody who like is ready. You get what I'm saying? Like, damn, 5 of Cups, Death card. Only card we haven't seen is the 4 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. It's like they're unenthused with the 5 of Cups. They could be depressed. Like, I don't necessarily feel like this is just somebody who is just upset. I think this may be somebody who's tired or the fuck. It's like somebody who's looking at maybe the silver lining or the upside of whatever they're going through in life. Now, this doesn't have to be about death. It's very morbid right now, but it could be about like you being excited about what's to come in the future and intuitively feeling like this is a newbie. It's like your intuition at the core of what's going on is kind of telling you, mind you, this is all major arcana right here, which is crazy. This is major arcana and that's major arcana. That's crazy. It's kind of like if this is not about death or somebody's passing or and anticipated passing, it's like things are changing in your life and you're anticipating these changes, and it could happen more quickly than you thought, or something could manifest more quickly than you thought, because like you may have thought something was going to take a long time because maybe you were dealing with somebody who you were working against, like not through your fault, but like you could have been dealing with somebody who's trying to slow something down for you, or it's like they were working against you. And because their energy was affecting the efficacy of what you were manifesting, or their energy was slowing down the end result of your manifestations, it felt like something took a long time. But now that they've been removed and they're no longer able to do things to manipulate the speed at which something takes place, it's going to move quickly, and that could be very shocking for you, is how fast something shifted or changed or moved forward after some type of like disconnection with the three cups being spilled over. It's like you may be shocked after a divorce is final that you meet someone new and it's a really positive connection. You may be shocked after quitting a job or getting fired that you find another one, or some other opportunity opens up in your life. That it's like you have to take a leap of faith. It requires for you to take a leap of faith and to trust spirit and to leave behind whatever you just came out of in the past. But it's also like intuitively a space where you're not uncomfortable, because it's like you've kind of created this and you saw it coming and you knew that that's what was going to happen. So it's not as scary. It's not as sad. It's not as, negative. And I think if someone is passing, I feel like, and it's, someone close to you who you love and care about, that is what spirit is trying to tell you in order to get prepared for their passing, so that you can understand that they were actually more ready for this than what you may have thought. Right? This could be giving you resolution from the past. This could be giving you solace and reassurance for what could happen in the future. But I said what you have to prepare for. So what are you preparing for, and how do you prepare for it? If someone is passing, especially a father, grandfather, uncle, any type of male figure in your life, I'm getting a message that they honestly are going to have, like, I feel like they're going to be reincarnated with the Ace of Cups. I just heard also reunited. And it feels so good. Ooh, they gonna feel so good. I know this is, I be joking, but like, this is really kind of sad. Like, I feel the tears on the edge of my eyelids, but they're not coming down. So it's like, it's not a sad moment. It may be a solemn moment, if that's the right word. It may be solemn, and it could be rather jarring, shocking, eye-opening, stiff with the energy because of the heaviness of what's going on. But it's not a bad thing. It's like if somebody's passing away, say for example an older masculine, their wife passed years ago, right? They're gonna be reunited and it's gonna feel really good. Or that's who's gonna come and get them. You know what I mean? You know, it's a beautiful thing. And even though it looks bad, it's a beautiful thing. The flower on the death card flag is about hope. Star card is about hope. I'm pretty sure there's other cards out here. Possibly the Chariot talks about hope. You're a part of this too. I feel like some of you guys are helping somebody move forward to the afterlife or some shit. I know one of you a long time ago let me know that you help people transition to the afterlife. That is literally a job, y'all. And whether or not you do it for a living or you're doing it with a family member, I feel like you're helping somebody be at peace so that they can transition. And people don't understand that because sometimes people look at that as being negative. Oh, be positive, you'll get better. But in reality, one day we all gonna motherfucking keel over and die. I'm just being real with you. And I'm not trying to make light of a serious situation, but sometimes you gotta make light of a serious situation. It seems to me that somebody could be trying to distract themselves or distract you from how serious something possibly is because they don't want you to worry, or they don't want you to have fear, or they want to, keep things positive. It's very interesting because I don't know if this is literally about someone passing away or if this is maybe about like a part of your life being over and a new part coming in. And I think as a whole, that's what it's about. But it really feels like there's a shift where things start to speed up and move forward really quickly because it's like maybe it's just the time. There's a certain period of time that has now come to pass time to where things are going to start moving more quickly after they've been moving really slowly, or things are going to appear further away than what they actually are, like the rearview mirror thing. That's very interesting. Some of y'all is because there's a person who's now out of the way and removed from your space. So there's no more blockages, or there's no more like friction, apprehension, tension preventing you from moving forward. But also some of you guys are dealing with a situation where someone else is being asked to transition, and you're either helping them transition or you're being asked to understand why the transition is taking place. Okay. What's the High Priestess and the Fool? Damn, bitch, not another ace. And in reverse at that. There's some type of lie that was either told to you or a truth that was hidden from you that's being revealed, or somebody is finally setting it free. Like somebody's finally telling you what was hidden from you, or what they lied to you about, or what you did not know in a situation. This is information that you did not know, or a lie that was told. Some of you had a mother who manipulated you and lied to you, but I don't know, they might have lied to you for a good reason. I can't judge other people's choices because life can be hard, bitch. But it's a lie with the Ace of Swords reverse, or a loss that somebody maybe had that they didn't tell you about. Somebody may have experienced this, like a death or a passing, and you didn't know. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Somebody may have hesitated about telling you something because they didn't want you to be stressed. It's like somebody's watching you be very carefree. And they don't want to make you stressed, I don't think. Maybe they'll tell you if you ask, but if you don't know what you don't know what questions to ask. This may be how you were raised, like people around you. Some of y'all had a mother who was very manipulative and lied to you about a lot of things. But it's like you've learned the truth by experiencing life or some shit like that. What's the Ace of Y'all hit the like button. What's the Ace of Swords reversed? The King of Wands. This is somebody I feel like who got to get something off their chest, baby. 8 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. It's like, is it the right time? Somebody's very slow or hesitant to maybe even offer some type of olive branch. Like somebody may even be holding a grudge. And maybe they feel like, oh, I feel like, I don't know. Some of y'all don't even really give a fuck like that. Because this 8 of Cups is here. But this could be somebody else going into the unknown or going into unknown territory by considering like telling you something. I feel like, is it worth it with the 7 of Pentacles? I feel like this is somebody who has tried to tell you something over and over again or attempted to express some type of truth to you or clear up a lie that was told either to you or about you for some time. Or maybe even they want to ask you why you lied to them. I don't know, bitch. But there's a lie or there's some type of confusion or lack of clarity that someone has tried several times to clear up or either ask you about. But they constantly like maybe put it off. I feel like it's like they put it off or they procrastinate or they wait or they're like, oh, I got plenty of time, but they really don't have that much time. It just feels like a situation where somebody's moving very slow to clear something up or make peace. Or get something off their chest, child. Somebody could be telling you the truth about somebody and it may be the opposite of what you thought it was. Or it could confirm what somebody told you that you thought maybe was a lie, but it turned out to be true. Right? Like if you have a mom and a dad who was arguing with each other, the dad told you that the mom was like this and the mom told you that the dad was like this, you're going to figure out who was telling the truth and who was lying. That's kind of what it feels like. This could even be something that changed your life. Like, it feels like this could be a situation or a truth that's coming out or a secret that's been kept from you that may affect or adjust or change the whole trajectory of your life, your destiny, because it was a certain path. It's like you could have went down this path or that path, but it's like the path that you ended up going down. It's not necessarily that you're not going to end up where you were always meant to end up, 10 of Pentacles. But it's like this death, this loss, this lie, this omission, this conflict or whatever it was literally changed kind of like the path that you were on or the path that you took in order to reach the ultimate destination. It feels very heavy. It feels very final. It feels extremely monumental. Okay, so how do you prepare for this? Ace of Cups, Page of Wands, Ace of Wands. What is the Ace of Cups, Page of Wands? What is the Ace of Cups, Page of Wands? Page of Wands, Ace of Wands. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Emperor. So somebody's heart was in the right place when they made a decision. I feel like this older man wants you to have something, and he's worried about whether or not you're going to receive it. But it's like the Emperor is the planner. He's the person who strategizes and comes up with ways to support his people and, you know, do what needs to be done, take care of business, handle business. I feel like there could be a contract here. Maybe that somebody did not sign. I don't know, because the Ace of Swords is reversed. It's like I wanted to do it, but I never got a chance to doing it, and they're worried about it. I don't know. They're worried about who's going to get what, whether or not you're going to get what they want you to get. This could have even been something that somebody said they was going to do, and maybe they did it, but then they went back on their word and canceled it. I don't know. It's like, it kind of feels like something that somebody did because they felt like it was the right thing to do. But there may have been some type of like reconsideration of something. I don't know if this is like a reorganization of a will, right? Because it kind of feels like an older man had a last will and testament. There was a situation maybe where you got into an argument with this person. They changed the last will and testament because you never apologized. So they didn't know if you really gave a fuck. So it's like now that maybe things have changed, they're like, oh my God, I never changed it and I want you to get something, but maybe they died before they're able to do it. I don't know what the fuck this is, okay? But what I'm telling you is that I feel like there's a person in the position of power and authority who's worried possibly about what you're going to receive or possibly what they have to give, what they're obligated to give you. Two of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. This also has something to do with somebody's job, their work. It feels like the way something is going to go is the way it's going to go. How something is meant to go is how it's going to fucking go. Wheel of Fortune, Two of Pentacles even. This could also be a choice between two people with the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. You could have a decision to make about how something is going to be acclimated to people. Or not acclimated, but y'all know what I'm trying to fucking say. It's late. You could be the one who's making the choice about how something is going to be distributed to people. Who's going to get what? Is somebody going to get anything at all? Like, there's a back and forth. Weighing the pros and cons of a decision. Yeah, it's like somebody's ready for something, but they can't stop thinking about what they wanted to give you. Maybe this is even regrets about the past. Maybe somebody wanted to give you something, but they're required by law to pay off something. Somebody may have debts that they have to pay off or something like that. There's only so much to give, and they may have wanted to give you more, but they have to do other stuff. But how you can prepare for this is, I feel like, focus on the priorities of a situation. Try to stay in control of your emotions. Try to stay in a position of power when it comes to the decisions that you make. Because this is when it's like when you make a decision, it's like prioritize what your heart is telling you to do, like what you're truly motivated to do. Like, don't do things based on what you feel another person would appreciate, or what you feel other people would value, or what other people want. The fuck? What's the Emperor? The Justice. Wow. Four of Cups. This could be a rejection legally or a legal loss. Tower. Wow. Somebody may have lost their position or lost their power. Somebody could be disappointed that you're getting some type of justice and they're shocked. What's the Eight of Swords? The Two of Wands. Ten of Wands. Queen of Wands. Wow. Okay, bitch. Okay. Don't force it. Somebody's burdened by a decision or a choice that has been made or that is going to be made in the near future, or that's already been made in the recent past. They're stressed about it. They could even be trying to force a decision or force someone to be trapped. Look at that. Knight of Swords. The feminine energies, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, and Queen of Pentacles have all been kind of like in the future position. So I feel like something is coming to a woman, or it's about a feminine energy. Yeah. There's something here that I feel like somebody pushed towards a tower. Spirit is telling you to go into something confidently. Don't force it. Don't play the victim. Woe is me. All this other stuff. Don't talk about shit that ain't real. Don't talk about the illusions. Talk about the facts. Stick to the motherfucking facts. Stick to what you can prove. Stick to what can stand up in the court of law even, or, you know, I'm not a lawyer, bitch. But what I'm saying is, follow your intuition. Let spirit guide you. But also, I feel like it's important for you not to exaggerate something, or it's like you got to say your piece, and you got to be confident in doing what you feel like you need to do. Make a decision and make it confidently. Don't be worried about something, because I feel like the fact that you're making a confident decision is what's making somebody worried. That's what's making somebody scared for real about what's going to happen. And the fact that you're speaking confidently or articulating yourself, you're standing on business when it regards what you believe in. You're making good decisions, balanced decisions, fair decisions. And I feel like that's making somebody else react in a way where they're trying to force situations, and they're exaggerating, and they're making up shit, possibly lying, trying to force you to say something or do something that will put you in a negative position. So the best thing for you to do is to compose yourself, even if something looks like it's rejecting you, or even though something looks like it's not going in your way. Because I feel like somebody's trying to kind of make a fool out of you a little bit, because something they know something could be turning in your favor, but it's like everything that they're doing is going to come to the light, so you don't have to feel that pressure of. I just kind of feel like spirit doesn't want you to feel that pressure of being motivated by pressure and making decisions reactionarily towards what's going on, because I feel like somebody may feel like you're gonna blow up this time because every single time you blow up. What's the Six of Pentacles? Is that the Two of Pentacles? It is. I feel like a decision is going to be made by an authority figure, possibly a judge, a court, a magistrate, or some legal representative of some kind, decision maker of some kind. I feel like a decision is going to be made in your favor. Somebody's possibly even going to switch sides and turn their back on a lie, because I just moved the King of Wands over on the other side of the Ace of Swords reversed. King of Swords with the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Yeah. Mm. What's the best possible outcome for everyone involved? I feel like that's what either the Emperor or the King of Swords is determining. Somebody could even be trying to persuade a person or bribe somebody to allow something to go in their favor. They may have done that in the past, but I don't think that worked, or it's not going to work. Somebody is going to make the decision or choose the person who's most deserving of whatever this is. And I feel like that's why the blessing is coming into your life. Okay, what's the Three of Wands in the Star card? Seven of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, that's 10 Pentacles, and the Hangman. You're getting some type of recognition that you've been waiting for. And I feel like you've been waiting for it for a long time. And I also feel like there could be a contract being offered to you that you have to make sure is fair. Because somebody could be trying to act all friendly with you and be all funny and jokey with you, jokey joke. But no, bitch. I might play on here, but baby, don't try to get one over on me, ho, because I will have to take your ass right back up through there where you thought you was going to take me. I feel like your perspective is starting to change about whether or not something will turn out well in the long run. And like I said in another reading, it kind of feels like either you see something as smaller than what it is and you need to see it for what it is, which is actually a lot more than what you think and more valuable than what you think, or somebody's trying to convince you that something is less or more than what it actually is, which could put you at a detriment, right? Like if somebody's trying to convince you that an investment is worth more than what it actually is, you could get caught up in a bad fucking investment and be out a bunch of money, which it, sitting around with your motherfucking dick in your hand. I'm just being real. If something is worth more than what somebody wants you to think it is, they could try to get over on you when it comes to selling or buying or whatever. Really evaluate the offer. Look into a person's history. See what it is that they have a history of doing, whether it's when it comes to business matters or behavior. What is their legacy? What is their long-term pattern? What is their ultimate end result goal? What are their intentions and their motivations? What do they want to achieve? Do you want to align with that type of business or person? Some of you are getting some type of recognition that you've been waiting for with the Three of Pentacles and the Star. I think some of you have just been waiting for something because you knew it was going to happen. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but I feel like it has to do with community, relationships, love, romance, and even work and business. There's like undertones of like work and business involved in this as well. A lot of Libra and Taurus. Okay, with the Justice card and the Empress. Also, Taurus and Aries with the Emperor, Aquarius with the Star card, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo with the Wheel of Fortune, possibly even Sagittarius, Aries or Cancer with the Chariot, Scorpio with the Death card, Gemini with the Magician, but also could be Capricorn, Aquarius, or maybe even Scorpio, Libra, Taurus with the Empress, and possibly Aries or Pisces as well, Pisces with the High Priestess, Hangman. There's a lot of major arcana in this reading. I really feel like Spirit wants you to be prepared for a blessing, a new beginning, a leap of faith that maybe somebody did not want you to believe in with this Ace of Swords reverse. It's like they wanted you to feel like it was a lie or feel like it would never happen. But I feel like ultimately, like in your mind and even in your heart, you may have believed in it mentally or spiritually, but you might not have believed in it when it comes to your actions. Now you could be taking more action towards being in alignment with what you believe, right? Like if you believe in yourself and you feel like you can do something, you may think it and you may feel it in your heart, but you may not be actually taking action towards it, which kind of contradicts your belief. But if you were doing that and now it's like you realize that you weren't taking enough action towards what you actually believed, and you were kind of like shooting yourself in the foot a little bit because you weren't actually like putting energy towards what you believed in a way that aligned with your belief, then now it's like you're changing that, and something, because your perspective is changing, you're also seeing things differently, and it's like you're opening up to more possibilities of what could happen, or you're opening up to the possibility that something actually may not take as long as what you think. I don't know. It's crazy shit going on. Before I do that, I just want to see, why did this thinking woman come out in reverse? Four of Cups. Yeah, because maybe somebody told you were going to get rejected, or told you that you weren't, I don't know, the right fit for something. Hangman. Yeah, somebody may have embarrassed you in front of somebody important. Or could have, like maybe when you were in school, a teacher could have lied to you about life in some way. I'm sorry, it's not funny. Hierophant in the thinking woman is like a professor, a teacher, an authority figure, a pastor, like somebody in a position that of like respect. Because we were talking about respecting your elders and things like that. I don't know who it is, but it could have been your mama, bitch. I don't know. But there's somebody who embarrassed you or put you on blast or made you feel rejected in like a community or a group, or you didn't get accepted into a school or a program, or I don't know exactly what this is. It feels like that was a theme though. It doesn't feel like it was just one person. But it feels like it was a theme. It was like a theme of a person putting you in competition with others, or you feeling like you were constantly being pitted against others and like always getting rejected. Like, oh, you try out for cheerleading, you get rejected. You try out for football, basketball, you get rejected. You want to be in a particular group, dance team, you get rejected, and then it just keeps happening. The school that you want to go to, you get rejected because oh, you're too fat, you're too skinny, you're too tall, you're too short. I don't fucking know. It's something like that has happened from people who were in an authoritative position, who probably may have abused their power or could have like been very misguided. Like teachers who tell you you're never going to amount to anything because you talk in class. Bitch, you know what I mean? Like people who stomp on your dreams because for whatever reason, it doesn't go along with the status quo, right? Calling you out because you're different, stuff like that. It feels like that was a constant theme that made you unenthusiastic about life. Like, why should I even participate, bitch? I don't like being around people because every time I'm around people, they reject me. I'm sick of it. But it's like something is telling your spirit that things are improving. They're going to get better. You're going to see it differently. So you should not give up. That could be maybe the message that you're giving to someone who's in a terminally ill position, or who's in a situation where they're having some type of health issue, who's depressed or ready to give up on life. Like that could be what you're meant to do. I can't tell y'all how many times I wanted to be done with this shit. You know? Now, why did I shuffle it and land on psychopath? You see what I'm saying? Like, weird ass shit. People who have a power trip, who feel like, oh, they're in a position of power, so I'm going to make this person feel less than. It's so many examples I could give you, right? I've already given you guys the example of when I was in school and teachers was specifically, strategically not call on me because they knew my answer was always right. Oh, I see your hand, but I want to give somebody else a chance. And that's the excuse that they use. But it's like when it starts to become a pattern, and then you tell my mom that I need to try harder in school, but you're not calling on me, raggedy hoe, then we got a problem. And it's becoming a pattern of you trying to purposefully make me feel rejected. You get what I'm saying? When I was working at McDonald's, and this is where I met my ex-husband, right? And the manager would constantly praise other people, but because that bitch was a short, fat, pudgy curmudgeon, looking worse than Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig got more style than that bitch. That bitch looking like an old fucking crusty rolled up booger. And she was jealous. And she constantly made my life hard and fired me for no reason, saying I didn't show up for work. But every time I called up there, nobody wanted to give me the schedule because she told them not to, which was confirmed later by somebody who was on shift when she did it. And then she tried to make an attitude with my aunt, like my aunt was stupid, and I cussed that bitch out. Shit like that. Then go into a corporate job where I'm obviously more proficiently prepared professionally for the position and knowledgeably wise for the position, even though that sounded kind of dumb when I said it. But my manager, another short, crunchy bitch who's dealing with her own issues with fucking colorism as a dark-skinned woman, using that against me for all the other light-skinned pretty girls who treated her some type of way when I didn't treat her that way, but she took it out on me and all the other tall girls that were there, you know, and rejected me and put me in a position where I lost my motherfucking job. Even though I made a choice, because bitch, you don't have no power over me. I'm gonna make my choice. You get what I'm saying? The pattern that keeps repeating itself. From the time that I was in elementary school, and it was customary for all the kids who were in the accelerated program that I was in, at the accelerated school that I was in, for kids with exceptional skills to either go to Whitney Young or Taft. And I didn't get accepted into Whitney Young because I was detached at that point, did not give a fuck, because I was exhausted from life. And I didn't like school because more than likely I was going through some things when it comes to cognitive learning that made it difficult for me, even though I still got good grades. And I was shunned by a certain group of people because I didn't get accepted into Whitney Young, and I was considered a certain way because all I got accepted to was Taft, even though Taft wasn't a bad school. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just situation. It's just, that's what it feels like. It feels like this perpetual embarrassment or rejection that somebody tried to put you through, or that life put you through, to teach you to look at life from a different perspective and appreciate what you have, and to like not let it get you down because of who you are. Because what it feels like is that a lot of y'all were destined with the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune and the Star card for some sort of greatness, recognition, a higher position, a position of power and authority, or doing something very important in the world that's meant to help people that may not get a lot of recognition, but that's very necessary in life. A lot of y'all were destined to do those types of things, and your spirit team didn't want idiots who are ignorant and don't know what the fuck is going on, who can't halfway calibrate how to wipe their ass, much less understand the importance of your position and role in life. They didn't want you to allow those people to get you down or to make you unenthused about what the fuck it is you're supposed to be doing. It's a lot of people who try to turn me away from what the fuck I'm doing, even before I started doing it. And I had to learn, like, bitch, if you want to do something, do it, whether folks come with you or not. And I think that's partially what this is about. What is this spy? Y'all, please be sure to like the video, especially if you like these long readings. I need y'all to hype it up. I need y'all to like the video. Let's try to get to, child, I don't even know. Let's try to get at least 500 likes on the video. Let's try to do that for y'all who are here vibing with your girl. Okay? Spiritual big sis. What's the spy? Ooh. The type. Ooh. So somebody has their eye on you. And what's happening behind the scenes will soon be revealed. Nothing will escape you when it comes to your title, your job, your position, your name. Ooh, it's not even my birthday. Oh, y'all heard it too. Did y'all hear it? Is that the... Wait, what song is that? Don't she say in the background, you want to put your name on it? Isn't that song? You know what I'm saying? Wait. Yeah, I think that was a Rihanna song. And then she was like, you want that? Cake, 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 cake. Yeah. In the background, she's talking about putting a name on it or something. Four of Swords, Five of Wands. Yeah, from conflict to peace. So there could be some type of inner conflict that's going to be revealed, or that you are going through, that you're going to see the reality of, or truth is going to be revealed to you, so that inner conflict no longer exists. It's like going from conflict to peace, or learning how to do this. Look, and there's a Fool card. Fool card is down here. It's always interesting when that happens. It's also learning how to carry your name with pride. Something like that. Somebody also is competing for a title or a position. I mean, I feel like you already prayed for something, so it's going to come to you. Or it's like, maybe somebody, I know this is going to sound crazy, but it could be somebody's death solidified that something belonged to you. Kind of like a succession situation, or, you know, the mode of ascension. Like some cultures don't necessarily honor, is it primogeniture? I don't know what the right word. There's so many words in my brain, y'all. I think it's like primogeniture, basically like nepotism in a way, right? Some cultures and powers that be honor, like, you know, Britain or England, whatever. The queen, her son was next, then the grandson is after that, right? And it's just because it stays in the family. But some cultures, like America, not so much. And other countries in the past elect a leader, or they choose a leader based on certain qualities or factors that they deem comprise a good leader. And it doesn't always mean that the previous leader's lineage is going to automatically obtain that title. So somebody has their eye on you for a position, I feel. And if it's meant for you, you're not going to miss out on it, because I feel like it was already preordained with the Four of Swords. It feels like somebody prayed for you to have it, or somebody sacrificed for you to have it in the past. Or maybe it belongs to you. Something belongs to you, even if it's not a position, right? Something may belong to you, or it may be coming to you. But it's like there's a person here who may be trying to prevent that from happening or fight against it. And it's like, it's kind of written in blood. I told y'all that before. It's kind of like a situation where if somebody put it in their will, but somebody's trying to act like the will doesn't exist, it's going to come out eventually. Or If somebody's trying to steal property or whatever the fuck this, whatever it is, the prayers of your ancestors are being honored, and no amount of conflict or fighting or competition can change what their blood, sweat, and tears and prayers have earned you, along with your own soul's hard work. Bitch. Anything else Pisces needs to know about what's coming towards them in the near future in this reading, these messages? Okay. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. Nightlife, apology in reverse, and toxic. So nightlife says striptease, gamble, Vegas. So something could be very risky, but your intuition could be telling you to take the risk. And somebody could be trying to say that's not the right thing to do, or they want you to believe a lie or be confused. There's apology, arrogant, rash actions, insincere, toxic, drama, arguments, incompatible. Legal, lawyers, court, paperwork. Lust, greed by any means necessary, inconsiderate. And in the other deck, it says bareback, bitch. Anyway, trying to raw dog that hoe. So there's not going to be an apology because somebody cannot just apologize insincerely. That's why I feel like there's not an apology. You're not going to get any type of reparation from a person or reconciliatory action. Like somebody is not sorry for what they did. Or there's no need for an apology. But I'm not sure if that's true. I feel like somebody was being arrogant or took some type of rash action that was insincere, but it's true to who they are. So that's why you're not going to get an apology from them. However, because of whatever they did or because of whatever legal ramifications there are or whatever is in writing here in a situation or contractually connected to a situation, it prevents it from being toxic. I also feel that if you are taking some type of risk that may even be a legal risk of some kind, you may not be intentionally trying to cause problems. You may actually be doing the exact opposite. But the thing about it is you're kind of thinking only about yourself. But I don't know if that's necessarily bad. It kind of feels like with these cards right here, that it feels like because somebody took a risk and it was based in greed or inconsiderateness, it ultimately ends up being good for you because it prevents there from being some type of drama because of what they caused. It's like taking a gamble and it working out in your favor, right? Like if you took a risk to do something that created some type of legal action against you, but you were doing it because you didn't want any drama, somebody may have reacted or responded in a way that was very inconsiderate that ultimately made your risk be paid off. Like it made it worthwhile because people see that that's why you took the risk that you took because of somebody's behavior. I hope that made sense. But there's not going to be any drama. Let's see. What's this apology? Ooh, bitch. I just can't stand when the cards be trying to embarrass me like this. Toxic and apology. I'm just joking. What's toxic and apology in reverse? Ooh, the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So this could be somebody who's just completely still, not moving forward at all, not budging, or somebody who's rushing and therefore they're going to be completely halted. Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, the Devil. Ooh, the Lovers and the Devil. Look at that. Yeah, don't force a situation. I really suggest you not do that. Well, I couldn't say it better myself. Try to avoid drama or being petty. What's the Knight of Pentacles reverse? Eight of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Two of Cups. I feel like you started talking about or taking action towards moving forward, and you showed a lot of bravery. Listen, there goes the infinity symbol again. It feels like you had somebody who's envious and jealous of your courage or your bravery, or some of you could have even felt like somebody was working against you or strategizing against you because you saw signs of it. Maybe you tried to ignore it. It was affecting you in some way. I don't know if this is something that Spirit is trying to get you to move forward from so that you can focus on moving forward, or if this is something that was actually happening behind the scenes. But I kind of feel like there was somebody working against you. And it feels like it was a feminine energy. And this person was offering you friendship or community, but you didn't know that behind the scenes, this person saw your potential as like, or saw you as an enemy, or saw your potential as like, I don't know, something that was a threat to them or something. Talking to somebody about moving forward to calmer, smoother shores. This person, I feel, was either they lacked faith in you, or I just feel like somebody really did not want to watch something work out for you. It's like they didn't want to see something go in your favor. I just don't like that. What's nightlife? Gamble, striptease, Vegas. Maybe you gambled with this person, or they were a very... Ooh, Five of Swords, bitch. Nine of Pentacles and the Strength card. It seems like this person wouldn't be jealous of you, but I feel like they're jealous of you because there are things that you've been able to do that judgment. It's like some spirit is trying to wake you up, or there's going to be a wake up call about how somebody feels about you. Truly. 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands, that was over here. Maybe you're trying to get somebody to see that another person is untrustworthy. Maybe somebody's trying to get you to see that. Oh my God. Maybe somebody's trying to force some type of peace offering or positive outcome in a situation, but I don't feel like somebody wants a positive outcome. I'm just saying. Don't try to force somebody to make peace or apologize about something. Whether it's you telling another person that they need to do it or whether it's you expecting somebody else to do it. It's something weird about that. It's like somebody really does not, I feel, want to move forward from something. Like, and it may not be that they don't want to move forward. It could just be that, like, that's how I feel and I feel how I feel and that's just what the fuck it is. What is legal? Nine of Swords. Somebody could be afraid to take legal action because it's on someone close to them, or oof. Five of Cups, Page of Pentacles. What's the Nine of Swords? Somebody may have had some type of loss in court because of something that was discovered. Hermit. Somebody could be feeling very ashamed. Somebody could be in jail or be at risk of going to jail, like a family member, because of something that's being discovered about something that they did. Hangman, good God. Yeah, proof, Page of Pentacles, proof of somebody's involvement in something or proof of somebody's actions. Somebody taking some type of unnecessary risk or some type of negative risk in a situation that they didn't have to take. A legal risk of some kind. But I feel like it was because somebody was trying to prevent a loss. Or they didn't want to lose in court. I don't know. It's like they tried to make a certain outcome take place because they were afraid that they wouldn't get the outcome they wanted. Through lies or, fabrication or something like that. I feel like somebody is being forced not to have any violent contact with you or any type of dramatic or argumentative contact with you. Or it's like somebody's trying to make you look that way when that's not how you actually are. What's lust? The Moon. Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. Yeah, I feel like something happened to where Spirit was like, hey, you need to protect yourself. Like, this could even be the message about somebody coming in romantically with that bad health card. You might need to protect yourself. Or make sure that somebody don't come to your house. I tell y'all that all the time. It's like, protect what's valuable to you. Protect your children. Protect what's, important to you. Keep it hidden and prevent people from being able to get at it. Because then we're clarifying the lust card. And it's bareback in the other deck, which is raw dogging basically. Don't let these nasty bitch ass niggas come and raw dog you. And don't you go in raw with none of these nasty raggedy hoes. I don't know what else to say. Niggas out here got diseases. Bitches out here got diseases. People are walking around itching and scratching like fucking itchy and scratchy. Like they on the fucking Simpsons, bitch. Don't do that. I don't give a fuck how much somebody say they love you or what they say they gonna fuck them. I don't care if it's they deathbed wish to fuck you raw. Tell them to go fuck themselves. Okay, maybe later. Maybe in another lifetime. Friend zoned. Maybe you'll feel differently later. But right now, you feel like it's an entanglement. Fuck out of here. 10, 13, and another 9. 36, another 36. You're about to be done with the cycle, and somebody's trying to intertwine you or entangle you in the same cycle. I also feel like some of you, either a secret was kept from you about your mother or by your mother. Your mother kept the secret, or the secret was kept from you. There was a lie that was told, or some type of hidden information that you are unaware of about your mother that maybe she didn't want you to know. I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know. But anything that you need to know, Spirit is going to make sure that you know. Your mother could have kept a secret from you when it comes to something that happened to you. Anything else Pisces needs to know, Spirit? It came out again. One more card. Ooh. Y'all please like the video if you want me to keep doing these long readings. If you fucking with the long readings, you gotta like the video. You gotta get the numbers up. We gotta do it. We gotta work as a team, y'all, okay? Can't just be sitting in here watching for 2 hours and not like the video. I love you, Lord. 2 tens. Asked out. Somebody says, I love you. I won't hurt you. I feel like y'all are saying maybe later because this is surprising. You don't want to deal with this right now. You could be shocked, shook, toe up, messed up, fucked up. And somebody's asked out. 73 is a 10. You also have a 10 with maybe later. So this is endings and new beginnings like we've been talking about. 74 is an 11, which is the inverse of 47. 79 is a 16, which is a 7, which is also community. So something surprising could happen in the community, or with somebody who you have some type of connection with. Doesn't have to be in the community, but it could be like some affiliation that you have to somebody, whether it's direct or indirect. It's like somebody wants to walk through a portal or an opening or a door with you, but you want to go by yourself. It's like you want to move forward independently because you know it's like Spirit is telling you that a specific cycle is over. You can't take somebody with you. They asked out because they thought they were going to move forward with you. And that's a 9, 63, which is the inverse of a 36. We saw entanglement, which was 36. Maybe later came out. Can't remember what was at the bottom of the deck, but y'all can run it back. Wow. I just feel like this is a situation that's kind of like, I kind of feel like somebody thought that they was going to be able to do something more quickly or get you to agree to something. I don't know what the fuck. What's I won't hurt you maybe later and surprising you shook? Yeah, somebody's going to tell you something that is going to shock you. Possibly a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe a Scorpio, Virgo. I don't know. 5 of Cups. Could be a Scorpio. 7 of Wands. It keeps coming out. I don't know. Maybe somebody wants to protect you, or they're saying that they want to protect you, or it feels like they have to tell you something very important. I don't know if it's actually important. I feel like it's to get you 7 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 7 of Wands. We keep seeing the 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. I feel like it's a strategy to create an illusion or something. It feels like it's a strategy to get you out of your position, or to kind of like get you to drop your guard. What's the Knight of Swords? 2 of Swords. Something you don't know. They're telling you something that you don't know. that could shock you, and it may cause you some type of pain or disappointment or to be upset. Hierophant, again, with the Hangman, like we saw with the Four of Cups, did we not? You're learning something that you didn't know before, and it changes your perspective about somebody's death or about loss or about death in general or about change or about something that you were disappointed about before. It's like they're going to tell you something. And it may change the way you look at a person, or it may change the way you look at a situation, but ultimately I kind of don't feel like it's going to deter you or change your position, like in the full bigger picture. What's asked out? King of Pentacles? Five of Pentacles? Yeah, it's like, man. It's like, oh, we both alone. We both ain't got nobody. We both broke. We should combine together. No, nigga. Queen of Cups. Three of Pentacles. See what I'm saying? The King of Pentacles was bringing Five of Pentacles and fucking Three of Cups. On a wish and a prayer. A hope and a dream. Because they got nobody else to talk to. They got no other prospects. They need something. You need something. Oh, let's come together. We both need something. No, nigga. We both getting up in age. You don't want to die alone. I'm gonna tell you right now, based on what I heard from a very close source, that's not what you want. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how old I am. I don't care how crusty I get. I'm not going to just settle for no motherfucking raggedy, dusty, crusty ass, gingivitis having ass motherfucker if I don't want to. Because look, the Pisces masculine or the water sign masculine and feminine is coming with the Three of Pentacles. Oh, let's work together. Let's be together. We match up for some reason. But remember, we saw that Queen of Pentacles. And the Seven of Wands and the Moon card. It's like, protect what you got. Because you got something that's of value that I feel like somebody wants. And it kind of feels like if you may even have two people. I don't know. But if it feels like if you come in with your Three of Pentacles and combine it with they Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you get 8 Pentacles. But who is paying most of the debt? Who is the one who's putting in a majority of the investment? It's the person with the Three of Pentacles, i.e. the Queen of Cups or the Queen of Cups or the King of Cups or maybe the Queen of Pentacles. You get what I'm saying? What's the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups? It's like, what's the Queen of Pentacles and, yeah, see what I'm saying? It's like you're getting the lack that is coming from their energy. No. Hell no. It's like, oh, no, I don't even know what the fuck I was going to say. But basically, it's not worth it. 10 of Cups. 5 of Wands. Yeah. It might look like the 10 of Cups or be presented to you like it's the 10 of Cups. But it kind of looks like behind that 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords that we don't see is the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords. What is this I love you bullshit? And later, somebody's going to abandon you. That's what it is. Because it's like, the only reason why somebody is doing something, I feel, is because of some type of personal gain. What's I love you? 8 of Cups. Hangman. 6 of Cups. Yeah, somebody realized that you will walk away, or yeah. Yeah, Six of Swords. This also self-preservation, Tower card, Nine of Cups. Yeah, somebody was shocked that if you didn't get what they were shocked to find out that you would walk away or leave or move on if you didn't get what you wanted. It's kind of weird because it kind of feels like somebody knows your worth and they know what you're worth and they know your value, but they also want to be able to benefit from something. It's so strange. And I'm just not sure. We've been on this for a while and I know I've dragged it, but I really feel like what's coming towards you is something positive that you need in order to see things from a higher perspective. It's like don't settle for whoever the fuck this is trying to act like it was always you, or I don't know. Also, it's something about like the clothes that they wear. This person, I feel like they may have moths. Like they need to get some mothballs because they may have holes in their clothes, or they may like wear the same clothes over and over again so much to where it's like they look worn down. Helpful people in reverse. Yeah, somebody's trying to act like they can help you, Five of Pentacles, but they really can't. And if that's what I'm saying, it's like somebody is doing something for a selfish reason. And if you found out like what they've done in the past or how things that you don't know, I don't know, like somebody could be trying to tell you, oh, I've loved you all this time and all this other shit. But it's like right before you're about to have this major upgrade in your life, if you really want justice, you're going to have to ask more questions. You're going to have to figure out what this person is not telling you or what they don't want to tell you because they know it's going to disappoint you or cause you some type of pain. They're doing it for lust. They're doing it because they need their dick wet. They're doing it because they pussy got cobwebs on it. I don't know how else to tell you. They're doing it because they need something from you and they want you to believe that you need something from them when in reality you don't. Somebody may have lied to you about this person in the past or misled you about this person in a way where it made them look better than what they are. Or I don't know, like there's a person here who is kind of more in alignment with who you're becoming. That spirit does not want you to miss out on because they're telling you, they're allowing you a window to peer into the future, kind of like her eyes on this card, kind of like how she's looking through that spyglass. They're allowing you a window into the future to see what is to come so that you don't settle for somebody who is trying to act like you need them and they need you, like you're not going to get anything better, right? Because I find when my weight fluctuates, right, that niggas who acted like I wasn't shit when I was thinner or more conventionally attractive, right, at a conventionally attractive weight, because I'm pretty chunky right now. I done gained weight. I'm happy. I'm fat and happy, bitch. Nine of Cups. Let's be real. Okay, I'm fat and happy. Not saying I don't need to, work on my health, but I'm not insecure about my weight. I'm going to keep going outside and showing my face regardless of whatever weight I am, because I've been skinny before and I've been fat before and I've been skinny again. Now I'm fat again and I know I'll lose weight again. It is what it is. But I think before, I know before that I was more insecure about it. And if I look back at what's happened in my past, I've noticed, right, there are some people who don't want to give me the time of day when I'm big, but when I slim down, they all about it. Or there's some people who, because of their pride and ego and their controlling behavior, they don't want to give me my flowers when I'm looking extra fit. But when I'm fat, they want to try to play on my insecurities and come in and try to get some pussy. You get what I'm saying? So it's either a situation where now I'm acceptable to walk around with you in public, so you want to holler at me, or now I'm insecure enough for you to try to shoot your shot and spit game, so now you're going to holler at me. And I'm like, oh, okay. So we're on the wave of now you're big and I'm assuming that you're insecure. So now you're going to accept me and accept the scraps and I can get you to suck my dick. No. No. If I choose to suck a dick, that's my choice. If I don't want to suck a dick, I'm not. And I'm using vulgar language because let's be real. A lot of these motherfuckers out here is just looking to get some cutty. And what it feels like to me is that somebody does not want you to know the truth about how they really feel about you because it would not benefit them, and their purpose is for you to know the complete truth. So they're going to do things that either make you think it's one thing when it's really the other, whether it's about time, location, space, opportunity, what happened in the past. Because I really feel like somebody did not think that you would move on or move forward because of a particular reason. And I think that somebody is a little bit shallow as well, or they're just very stuck in their ways. And I really feel like your spirit team is trying to prepare you for something new that you're going to be more attracted to, or someone new that you're going to feel more attracted to, or something that you're going to be more excited about, more inspired to explore. Right? And they don't want you to settle for something or put all your eggs in one basket when it comes to something that you aren't even really going to fuck with later, or who's not going to fuck with you. Because if you and another motherfucker are fat and unhappy and they want you to settle for them because now you fat and they fat and y'all can both be fat together. This is just an example. And they're like, oh, well, let's just, kill two birds with one stone. Why don't we just get together because we both fat and don't nobody want us? As soon as either you bulk up and get your fitness together, or they bulk up and get their fitness together, something is going to pop off and it's going to be a problem. Because let you settle for them now, later on, they are going to leave your ass. They're going to abandon your ass. They're going to turn their back on you. It ain't going to be no more teamwork because they're going to look at you. If they say they not fat anymore, but you still fat, they gonna look at you like, oh, you fat bitch, you fat motherfucker. Kind of like, ooh, that's what it is. That that girl Bunny or whoever is with that whitewashed White Walker ass rapper who now turned to evangelistic Christianity. What is his name? He was fine when Bunny was selling pussy for his game. But now that he trying to fit in with the Christians, the fanatic evangelistic Christians, Bunny's not good enough. She gotta go because she's selling pussy. Who is that man name? I can't remember his name. Anyway, allegedly, just in case. You get what I'm saying? Because once it gets to that point, you're not gonna be good enough. They're gonna dump you for somebody else. Let you go from fat to skinny, or from fat to healthy. Whatever your idea of health is, right? Let you lose weight and they stay fat. They're going to be weird, controlling, misogynistic, possibly narcissistic towards you. Try to make you insecure about your self-esteem. It's a lose-lose motherfucking situation. And Spirit is like, hey, we're going to let you see a little bit into the future and let you know somebody better is coming. Okay? Anyway, let me get the fuck on. Y'all better had liked this video. Because I don't like when people come over here and try to use my energy and watch these videos and you don't do no like button. I don't give a damn if you don't want to log in. Log the fuck in and make a sacrifice and stop being selfish. And if you don't want to do that, and you've been watching and you still don't want to do that, then listen here, fuck you. Get the fuck on. Curses to you, because I'm going to get mine whether y'all want to give it or not. I don't like that shit. I didn't tell you had to be over here. You chose to stay over here. And if you chose to stay over here and you didn't like the video, I'm not trying to force. I'm not saying you got to stay over here. But I am saying that if you try to use me and you don't equally reciprocate, because I know sometimes you like the video, YouTube removes it. I get that. I know sometimes there are situations, where the numbers are weird. But if you hear my voice and you have not liked this video and you still sitting over here using up my energy, curses to you, bitch. Because I'm commanding and demanding all mine to come back to me from all the time you've been using me for these readings and you ain't been contributing, ho. I said what the fuck I said. You can get mad if you want to. Times is a changing, bitch. Like the video or get the fuck out. Thank you. What is the advice for Pisces? My son just did that. Opportunity. Don't stop. Listen to your intuition. Peaceful resolution. See what I'm saying? Spirit is telling you listen to your intuition because there's an opportunity coming that you can feel it coming. You feel it coming. Maybe it hasn't been offered to you yet. Maybe somebody wants to offer it to you. That could be why they're watching. But it don't stop your life based on other people's shit. That's not the time. It's not the time. If somebody's presenting you with an opportunity that you feel like is going to halt or hinder or slow down your process or your progress, listen to your intuition. Don't be afraid if listen, it's going to be a peaceful resolution. It's going to be resolved peacefully. If somebody is trying to create friction of some kind or negativity of some kind, it's going to get resolved. Don't stop and focus on that. Continue to move your ass forward. Anyway, book your reading. Donate, you guys. PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle. Do not use this platform if you can't help it. Okay? Get in the comments. Hype the video up so your fellow Pisces can see it. This is all what helps abundance come into your life. So I'm not trying to be a bitch, but I'm also not going to lie to you in your motherfucking face, ho. You can get mad if you want to. But like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. I said what the fuck I said. Book your readings. If you want to get a reading, don't be scary. And remember, Pisces, this is our circle, booze. Bye.